Hi, this is a video on how to start a project from Azure DevOps. So usually projects will be launched into Azure DevOps. You have to join the repository and then download the project, then start working. Now let me walk you through the process. First of all, we'll prepare where the job is going to stay. So the first thing is you create the folders. Now I created instructions. Let me just grab that. So I'm not done with the instruction, but we can look at it. So if you look at the user story 193, you're going to see the instruction. So I'm still constructing it so that we can follow it. So this 193. So the first thing is create folder, business sensor, then projects. So I'm going to do that. If you like, you can use DOS environment, which is quick, or you use the normal system. Okay, so let's do this. The cd dot to move to root directory, then mkdir business sensor, so that will make the directory. Then we change to business sensor cd business sensor. So we're in the new business sensor folder now. Let's see, this shouldn't be new to you. That's the guy. So inside it, we have to create another folder. Let's look at the instruction again. Projects. Okay, we either go through DOS or just use the window. So I'm using the two styles so that you pick the one you like. Projects. Okay, so we change to project again. Let's use DOS. CD projects. Then what's the next instruction? So this folder will contain every subsequent project we're going to be working on. So we'll move to number 2. Inside the folder, create common library. Now the project you'll be working on now is common library. So we say mkdir common library, and then change to that too. cd library. Okay, so we have our folder and we have changed to the directory. The next thing is to clone the repository. Now let me show you how to do that. I'm going to take this away. Now zoom in. You just have Azure DevOps opened. You should be familiar with this right now. So that's the URL. You log in as usual, and then you will see the projects you're supposed to have access to. Now we're working on common library. So you click on it. The next thing you want to do is you go to boards. Boards. And then board second time. So there you can see the projects assigned to you. Start the project by joining the repository. So which is the first thing you're going to do. So when you start a project, we call this board Kanban board. Now, if you want to see what is assigned to you, you can use this filter. This is a filter, and then you can come here and choose that for jobs assigned to you. But this is me, I'm using my account, so I'm going to use Kenneth in this case so that you see the jobs that are assigned to you. So I will try as much as possible to always arrange in order. So this job is assigned to you. Before you start it, you can grab it and put in active, or you can equally come to this state and change it there into job. So I'm not going to do that now. It's meant for you to do, so I'll know that you started work. Now I'm going to open that. So first thing you're going to do is you look at this side under development, you see the add link. Now in working with repository, since you've been studying GitHub, you will notice that there are stuffs called branch. So I will always try my best to attach each task or use case to branches. So the branch that you'll be working with here is dev migrate. So that's where you'll be committing and pushing all your jobs for now on this project. So when you see the branch, just click on it. So that is a branch, and these are the files that will be downloaded to your system when you connect to it. Then you go to the top right hand corner and click clone. Just copy that URL. Then you go to the command prompt environment again. And then from there, you type git clone, then paste the URL. It's a long URL. So once you do that, then you enter. Then wait a while, it will download the project and its histories. Okay, so we have the code in that folder. Let's look at it. Projects, common library. So this is part of the code. Another common library now, and then we have all the projects. So these are projects. There are quite a number of them, and you'll be working into report services for the new report. Then we have legacy reports for the old DevExpress reports. So that is the first assignment. So what you need to do now is to open this project and start working. Now let's see. So I'm going to close this. Then we open the project, open, as usual. We go to C, Business Sensor, Project, Common Library, then you see the project. So the solution is a solution file. A solution file keeps a collection of projects. So we have project file and we have solution file. So each project has project file, and each solution has solution file, which is a record of all the projects in it. Okay, so I've opened it and we have the project there. You can click this to see all the list, so you see everything loaded. So we have something here that is not. Okay, now that everything is downloaded, you'll need to make sure you connect to the team. So you go to Team menu, Manage Connections. I'm already connected, but you will have to say Manage Connection, Connect to Project. Then you make sure you log in. So once you log in, I think it's supposed to pop up. Then you log in with your credential. Now you have to go into the tree. If the URL is not there, take note, there is a URL, SCAD Consulting Ltd.visualstudio.com. Then you log in. Once you're able to log in, you should see the projects you have access to. Go to Common Library and you choose Common Library again. Then connect. So that's what you have to do to connect to the project. So you connect, man. So let's cancel that because I've connected before. Okay, now back to that. So to test whether you could do anything, or the first thing you try to do is you try to modify. So like I'm going to go to that class. It's not an important class. I'm just going to add anything. So like that, and then you save. After saving, you need to now commit so that we can see what you're doing. To do that, you go to Team Explorer. Now, you can click Home. So the first thing you do, number one, you click Changes. So you will see those items that have changed. So these are the stuffs that have changed. Things deleted, things modified. So the stuff we just changed now. So what you do is you type a comment. I mean, you give it a kind of comment. Just testing commit for first time. So try to make sure the comment makes sense. And then now on the branch it will show master, but you are not to commit to master. So you change. Make sure you have the correct branch. Now the branch you have to work on is dev migrate. It's here, but assuming you didn't see it, you come there and then you choose see it. Or you refresh if you still can't see, and then you see. So dev migrate is our branch. Okay, so let's see, it's supposed to, let's see if it has changed. It's still there? Okay, done. So go back to change. Now make sure you can see dev migrate there. Write appropriate comment. 3. Make sure you have the correct branch. So I've shown you how to get the correct branch. It's on the work item. Then you click commit all. So we have the branch, then you say commit all. So it's done. Now it's not yet on Azure DevOps, it's still on your system. So the next thing you want to do is to click sync from here. Now if you don't see sync here, you can still come here and choose it from there. Sync. Okay. Now there are quite a number of things here, but there are two important things. For what you're going to do now, you have an outgoing commit. So you click push. Now if there are changes, like sometimes when you push, your push will not succeed if maybe I have already pushed into the same branch before while you are working on the same branch. If I've committed and pushed something to the same dev migrate branch, you may not be able to push. You have an error. So it will advise you probably, it will say it has changed. You need to pull. So you pull to download the update from online. And then to show you where your code and the code online differs. So when we get to that point, I'll teach you how to do that. So for now, this is what we just need to do. So the next thing you're going to do is to sync, then choose push. Okay, I'm going to do that now, push. So that's the status there. So in your own case, it may take time. So I've pushed successfully, so now it's online. The next thing after pushing is to create a pull request. A pull request will tell me that you've already uploaded something and you want my permission to merge it into a central point, because dev migrate is not the central point. It's just where you're going to submit whatever you do. So I'm going to inspect that, and before committing it and before merging with the rest. So what you do is this: you come to you go to the web, and then you go to repos. Under repos, you go to pull request. Now you say new pull request here, or you do it there, or you click it there. Anyone will do. So let's just use anyone. Okay, now we're going to create pull request from dev migrate to, you always issue your pull request to report migration. So that is where you always do it. But even at that, if you just open like that, you are going to see you updated dev migrate 2 minutes ago. You see? So this is the easiest place to quickly create a pull request. So it will fill it up for you automatically. So in this case, automatically it's supposed to put the comments, but it's not there. But you need to put it there again now. While putting comment, you try to connect it to the job. You can say BS, that's business sensor, and then you pick the work item. I think it's 193. Then you can say some other things. Testing, comments. And make sure there is associated work item there, or else it will not accept it. And you say create. Finish. Once you do that, you either send me a message or I will see it in my mailbox. And that is all you need to do. When I make comments, you'll see all the comments, and that is all for now. Thank you.